Want to learn your target language for free? Then get our language gifts of the month right now, before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Using Transportation Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to get around in your target language? You can learn how. This new cheat sheet teaches you must-know vocabulary and phrases, like where can I buy a ticket? How much is the train pass? And much more. Second, the Ultimate Guide to Beginner Language ebook. Want a free way to boost your vocabulary? With this new PDF ebook, you'll master over 500 beginner words and phrases, more than enough to start speaking the language with confidence. Third, can you talk about holiday accommodations in your target language? Learn how to say hotel, guest house, inn, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. Fourth, most common ways to say sorry. Do you know all the ways to apologize in your target language? This 1-minute lesson will get them in your head, guaranteed. Fifth, free language learning audiobooks for anyone who sees this video. If you watch this far, then here's a free bonus. We're giving all of our users free access to our huge library of language learning audiobooks. Save them to your device and listen and learn. They're yours to keep forever. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to finally master the language with lessons by real teachers and our complete language learning program, get 40% off Premium or Premium Plus with the Epic sale. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
This is Karen Lee, and she's in sunny Paris. She's on a long-distance call with Mathilde Martin, her former homestay mother. Mathilde asks, "How's the weather?"
Quel temps fait-il?
Listen to the conversation and focus on the response. Ready?
Quel temps fait-il? Il fait beau.
Once more with the English translation.
Quel temps fait-il?
How's the weather?
Il fait beau.
It's nice weather.
Let's take a closer look at the conversation.
Do you remember how Mathilde asks, "How's the weather?"
Quel temps fait-il?
Let's start with the word
Temps,
meaning weather.
temps, temps,
In French, all nouns have grammatical gender and are either singular or plural.
temps,
Is masculine and singular, a fact which will determine the form of other words in the sentence. Before
temps,
is
quel,
what.
quel, quel, quel,
Is masculine and singular to agree with.
temps,
Together, it's
quel temps,
what weather.
quel temps,
Next is
fait-il,
literally makes it, but translates as is it in this context.
fait-il,
First is
fait,
translating as is in this context.
fait, fait,
Note
fait,
is from the verb
faire,
meaning to do or to make. But in this instance, when talking about the weather, it translates as to be.
faire,
After
fait,
is the subject pronoun,
il,
translating as it in this context.
il, il,
Notice the word order when asking a question. Verb,
fait,
followed by the subject.
il, fait-il,
When this inverted word order occurs in French, there must be a hyphen between the verb and the subject, as in,
fait-il,
altogether, it's
quel temps fait-il,
literally what weather makes it, but translates as how's the weather.
Quel temps fait-il?
Pronunciation note. Notice the rising intonation indicating a question.
Quel temps fait-il?
Let's take a closer look at the response.
Do you remember how Karen says, "It's nice weather"?
Il fait beau.
First is
Il,
it.
il, il,
Next is
fait,
translating as is in this context.
fait, fait,
Last is
beau,
beautiful or nice, as in nice weather.
beau, beau,
Altogether, it's
il fait beau,
literally, it does nice weather, but it translates as it's nice weather.
Il fait beau.
The pattern is
il fait, weather adjective,
it is weather adjective.
il fait, weather adjective,
To use this pattern, simply replace the weather adjective placeholder with a suitable adjective. In this lesson, you'll learn adjectives related to the weather that you can use with this pattern. Imagine it's bad weather.
mauvais, mauvais, mauvais,
Say, it's bad weather. Ready?
Il fait mauvais.
It's bad weather.
Il fait mauvais.
In French, you can't use any adjective with the construction il fait. It's restricted to a small set of adjectives, such as the adjectives covered in this lesson and some others. Chaud, hot. Froid, cold. Frais, cool. Lourd, heavy, sultry. Gris, gray. When talking about the weather, it's common to use some impersonal verbs in French. Impersonal verbs are verbs without a fully stated subject, and which are conjugated in the third person singular. For example, it's raining in French is il pleut.
il pleut,
It's raining.
il pleut,
First is
il,
it.
il,
Next is
pleut,
rains, as in it rains.
pleut, pleut,
Is from the verb
pleuvoir,
to rain.
pleuvoir,
Together,
il pleut,
literally, it rains, but it translates as it's raining.
il pleut,
Pay attention. You'll see another example of this pattern shortly. Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Il fait beau. Il fait beau.
Il fait froid. Il fait froid.
Il fait chaud. Il fait chaud.
Il pleut. Il pleut.
Il neige. Il neige. Can you guess what the last sentence means? Il neige.
It's snowing.
il neige,
Literally, it means it snows, but it translates as it's snowing.
il neige, il neige,
First is
il,
it.
Il.
Next is
Neige.
snows, as in it snows,
Neige. Neige.
is from the verb
Neiger.
to snow.
Neiger.
Together,
Il neige.
it's snowing.
Il neige.
Let's review the key words.
Froid.
Cold,
Froid. Froid. Chaud.
hot,
Chaud. Chaud. Pleuvoir.
to rain,
Pleuvoir. Pleuvoir. Il pleut.
it's raining,
Il pleut. Il pleut. Neiger.
to snow,
Neiger. Neiger. Il neige.
it's snowing.
Il neige. Il neige. Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. Then repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how to say nice, as in nice weather? Beau. Beau. Do you remember how Karen Lee says, it's nice weather?
Il fait beau.
Il fait beau. Do you remember how to say weather? Temps. Temps. And how to say what? Quel. Quel. Do you remember how Mathilde asks, how's the weather?
Quel temps fait-il?
Quel temps fait-il? Do you remember how to say, it's raining? Il pleut. Il pleut. Do you remember how to say cold? Froid. Froid. And how to say hot? Chaud. Chaud.
Let's practice. Imagine you're Karen Lee, and it's raining. Respond to the question. Ready?
Quel temps fait-il? Il pleut.
Listen again and repeat.
Il pleut. Il pleut.
Let's try another. Imagine you're Mathilde, and it's hot. Ready?
Quel temps fait-il? Il fait chaud.
Listen again and repeat.
Il fait chaud. fait chaud.
Let's try one more. Imagine you're Hugues Henry, and it's cold. Ready?
Quel temps fait-il?
Il fait froid.
Listen again and repeat.
Il fait froid. Il fait froid.
Bouilloire. Kettle. Bouilloire. Bouilloire. Kettle. Le thé est dans la bouilloire. The tea is in the kettle. Le thé est dans la bouilloire. Casserole. Pot. Casserole. Casserole. Pot. Cette casserole date de 10 ans. That pot is 10 years old. Cette casserole date de 10 ans. Grenouille. Frog. Grenouille. Grenouille. Frog. Les grenouilles sont des sauteuses et des nageuses hors pair. Frogs are exceptional jumpers and swimmers. Les grenouilles sont des sauteuses et des nageuses hors pair. Pigeon. 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 Ne nourrissez pas les pigeons. Don't feed the pigeons. Ne nourrissez pas les pigeons. Guide touristique. Guidebook. Guide touristique. Guide touristique. Guidebook. Un guide touristique te donnera des informations utiles pour ton voyage. A guidebook will give you helpful information for your trip. Un guide touristique te donnera des informations utiles pour ton voyage. Entrée. Entrance. Entrée. Entrée. Entrance. Où est l'entrée? Where is the entrance? Où est l'entrée? Guide touristique. Tour guide. Guide touristique. Guide touristique. Tour guide. Le guide touristique connaît bien la région. The tour guide knows the region well. Le guide touristique connaît bien la région. Réservation. Reservation. Réservation. Réservation. Reservation. Avez-vous une réservation? Do you have a reservation? Avez-vous une réservation? Passeport. Passport. Passeport. Passeport. Passport.
J'ai perdu mon passeport. I lost my passport. J'ai perdu mon passeport. Informatique. Computer science. Informatique. Informatique. Computer science. Les cours d'informatique sont le lundi. Computer science classes are on Mondays. Les cours d'informatique sont le lundi. Maths. Math. Maths. 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 Je n'aime pas étudier les maths. I don't like to study math. Je n'aime pas étudier les maths. Sentir. Feel. Sentir. Sentir. Feel. Manger du yaourt vous fait vous sentir mieux. Eating yogurt makes you feel better. Manger du yaourt vous fait vous sentir mieux. Dessiner. Draw. Dessiner. Dessiner. Draw. J'ai demandé à l'illustrateur de me dessiner un dessin. I asked the illustrator to draw me a picture. J'ai demandé à l'illustrateur de me dessiner un dessin. Plan. 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 Ce plan semble diabolique. This plan sounds devilish. Ce plan semble diabolique. Vente. Sale. Vente. Vente. Sale. Le service de vente permet le développement de l'entreprise. The sales department is driving company's growth. Le service de vente permet le développement de l'entreprise. Faire du shopping. Shopping. Faire du shopping. Faire du shopping. Shopping. Hier, je suis allée faire du shopping avec mes amis. Yesterday, I went shopping with my girlfriends. Hier, je suis allée faire du shopping avec mes amis. Quatrième. Fourth. Quatrième. Quatrième. Fourth. Tourne à droite au quatrième feu. Turn right at the fourth traffic signal. Tourne à droite au quatrième feu. Cinquième. Fifth. Cinquième. Cinquième. Fifth. À la fête de mon 5e anniversaire, il y avait un clown effrayant. At my 5th birthday party, there was a scary clown. À la fête de mon 5e anniversaire, il y avait un clown effrayant.
Sixième. Sixth. Sixième. Sixième. Sixth. J'ai reçu des habits d'école pour mon 6e anniversaire. I received school clothes for my 6th birthday. J'ai reçu des habits d'école pour mon 6e anniversaire. Septième. Seventh. Septième. Septième. Seventh. Tout le monde chante durant la 7e manche du match de baseball. Everyone sings during the 7th inning of a baseball game. Tout le monde chante durant la 7e manche du match de baseball. Après shampoing. Conditioner. Après shampoing. Après shampoing. Conditioner. Un bon après-shampoing enlèvera les nœuds de tes cheveux. A good conditioner will take the tangles out of your hair. Un bon après-shampoing enlèvera les nœuds de tes cheveux. Déodorant. Deodorant. Déodorant. Déodorant. Deodorant. On évite de sentir mauvais en se mettant du déodorant après lavage. Put on deodorant after washing to avoid bad odor. On évite de sentir mauvais en se mettant du déodorant après lavage. Savon liquide. Liquid soap. Savon liquide. Savon liquide. Liquid soap. As-tu du savon liquide? Do you have liquid soap? As-tu du savon liquide? Canard. Duck. Canard. Canard. Duck. Les canards du nord volent vers le sud en hiver. Ducks in the north fly south for the winter. Les canards du nord volent vers le sud en hiver. Corbeau. Crow. Corbeau. Corbeau. Crow. Le corbeau cherche quelque chose à manger. The black crow is looking for something to eat. Le corbeau cherche quelque chose à manger. Cafard. Cockroach. Cafard. Cafard. Cockroach. Les cafards seront toujours là quand l'humanité aura disparu depuis longtemps. The cockroach will still be here when mankind is long gone. Les cafards seront toujours là quand l'humanité aura disparu depuis longtemps. Moustique. Mosquito. Moustique. Moustique. Mosquito. Les libellules mangent les moustiques. Dragonflies eat mosquitoes. Les libellules mangent les moustiques. Maçon. Construction worker. Maçon. Maçon. Construction worker. Le maçon mesure le bois. The construction worker is measuring wood. Le maçon mesure le bois. Femme au foyer. Homemaker. Femme au foyer. Femme au foyer. Homemaker. La femme au foyer a aspiré le tapis. The homemaker vacuums the carpet. La femme au foyer a aspiré le tapis. Glace. Ice. Glace. Glace. Ice. De la glace s'est formée sur la fenêtre. Ice has formed on the window. De la glace s'est formée sur la fenêtre. Histoire. History. Histoire. Histoire. History. J'enseigne l'histoire. I teach history. J'enseigne l'histoire. Géographie. Geography. Géographie. Géographie. Geography. Il est étudiant spécialisé en géographie avec une mineure en psychologie. He is a geography major with a minor in psychology. Il est étudiant spécialisé en géographie avec une mineure en psychologie. Magasin. Store. Magasin. Magasin. Store. Le magasin ferme à 20 heures. The store closes at 8 p.m. Le magasin ferme à 20 heures. Marché. Market. Marché. Marché. Market. Le marché du village est pratique. The market of the village is convenient. Le marché du village est pratique. Prix. Price. Prix. Prix. Price. Quel est le prix d'un Big Mac dans ton pays? What's the price of a Big Mac in your country? Quel est le prix d'un Big Mac dans ton pays? Coupon. 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 J'ai un coupon de 50% de réduction, donc mangeons là-bas. I have a coupon for 50% off, so let's eat there. J'ai un coupon de 50% de réduction, donc mangeons là-bas. Rayon. Aisle. Rayon. Rayon. Aisle. Les épices et les condiments sont au rayon 6. Spices and seasonings are on aisle 6. Les épices et les condiments sont au rayon 6. Sac, bag. Sac, sac. Bag. Ce sac est cher. This bag is expensive. Ce sac est cher. Photo. Photograph. Photo. Photo. Photograph. Il a commandé l'impression d'une de ses photos en grande taille. He ordered a large size print of one of his photographs. Il a commandé l'impression d'une de ses photos en grande taille. Boisson gazeuse. Soda. Boisson gazeuse. Boisson gazeuse. Soda. Une boisson gazeuse contient beaucoup de sucre. Soda contains a lot of sugar. Une boisson gazeuse contient beaucoup de sucre. 9e. Ninth. 9e. 9e. Ninth. Le Ramadan est le 9e mois de l'année musulmane. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Muslim year. Le Ramadan est le 9e mois de l'année musulmane. 10e. 10th. 10e. 10e. 10th. J'ai finalement marqué un but à ma 10e tentative. I finally made a goal on my 10th attempt. J'ai finalement marqué un but à ma 10e tentative. 8e. 8th. 8e. 8e. 8th. J'ai eu un vélo pour mon 8e anniversaire. I was given a new bicycle for my 8th birthday. J'ai eu un vélo pour mon 8e anniversaire. Rasoir. Shaving razor. Rasoir. Rasoir. Shaving razor. Rasoir jetable. Disposable shaving razor. Rasoir jetable. Gants de toilette. Washcloth. Gants de toilette. Gants de toilette. Washcloth. Le garçon se lave le visage avec un gant de toilette. The boy is washing his face with a washcloth. Le garçon se lave le visage avec un gant de toilette. Serviette de bain. Towel. Serviette de bain. Serviette de bain. Towel. J'ai perdu la serviette de bain. I've lost the towel. J'ai perdu la serviette de bain. Cuillère. Spoon. Cuillère. Cuillère. Spoon. Je mange un yaourt avec une cuillère. I eat yogurt with a spoon. Je mange un yaourt avec une cuillère. Fourchette. Fork. Fourchette. Fourchette. Fork. La fourchette est en plastique. The fork is made of plastic. La fourchette est en plastique. Couteau. Knife. Couteau. Couteau. Knife. Pouvez-vous me passer le couteau? Could you pass me the knife? Pouvez-vous me passer le couteau? Assiette. Plate. Assiette. Assiette. Plate. Mon assiette est pleine. My plate is full. Mon assiette est pleine. Abeille. Bee. Abeille. Abeille. Bee. Les abeilles font du miel. Bees make honey. Les abeilles font du miel. Fourmi. Ant. Fourmi. Fourmi. Ant. Les fourmis ont 6 pattes. Ants have 6 legs. Les fourmis ont 6 pattes. Serpent. Snake. Serpent. Serpent. Snake. L'anguille ressemble à un serpent. An eel looks like a snake. L'anguille ressemble à un serpent. Lait. Milk. Lait. Lait. Milk. Je ne bois jamais de lait. I never drink milk. Je ne bois jamais de lait. Designer. 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 Il y a plusieurs types de designers, mais je suis un créateur de mode. There are many kinds of designers, but I'm a fashion designer. Il y a plusieurs types de designers, mais je suis un créateur de mode. Artiste. Artist. Artiste. Artiste. Artist. Beaucoup d'artistes luttent longtemps avant de réussir. Many artists struggle for a long time before achieving success. Beaucoup d'artistes luttent longtemps avant de réussir. Soldat. Soldier. Soldat. Soldat. Soldier. 10 000 soldats ont été dispersés sur le champ de bataille. 10,000 soldiers were dispatched on the site of the battle. 10 000 soldats ont été dispersés sur le champ de bataille. Entrepreneur. 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 Les entrepreneurs changent le monde avec leurs idées. Entrepreneurs change the world with their ideas. Les entrepreneurs changent le monde avec leurs idées. Nouvelle. Short story. Nouvelle. Nouvelle. Short story. The Gift of the Magi est une nouvelle émouvante pour beaucoup de personnes. The Gift of the Magi is a moving short story for many. The Gift of the Magi est une nouvelle émouvante pour beaucoup de personnes. Classeur. Folder. Classeur. Classeur. Folder. J'ai mis les documents dans le classeur. I put the documents in a folder. J'ai mis les documents dans le classeur. Poêle à frire. Frying pan. Poêle à frire. Poêle à frire. Frying pan. La poêle à frire est vraiment pas chère. This frying pan is very cheap. La poêle à frire est vraiment pas chère. Planche à découper. Cutting board. Planche à découper. Planche à découper. Cutting board. Le cuisinier coupe un œuf dur sur la planche à découper. The cook is cutting a hard-boiled egg on the cutting board. Le cuisinier coupe un œuf dur sur la planche à découper. Évier. Sink. Évier. Évier. Sink. L'évier est presque plein. The sink is almost full. L'évier est presque plein. Bol. Bowl. Bol. 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 Le bol est vide. The bowl is empty. Le bol est vide. Sortie. Exit. Sortie. Sortie. Exit. Où est la sortie? Where is the exit? Où est la sortie? Plan. Map. Plan. Plan. Map. Regarde le plan pour trouver le chemin de ta destination. Check the map to find your way to your destination. Regarde le plan pour trouver le chemin de ta destination. Valise. Suitcase. Valise. Valise. Suitcase. Ne laissez pas des objets de valeur dans votre valise. Do not leave valuables in your suitcase. Ne laissez pas des objets de valeur dans votre valise. Touriste. Tourist. Touriste. Touriste. Tourist. Les touristes lézardent sur la plage. Tourists are enjoying their free time on the beach. Les touristes lézardent sur la plage. Politique. Politics. Politique. Politique. Politics. Je fais un blog sur la politique et l'économie. I blog about politics and the economy. Je fais un blog sur la politique et l'économie. Biologie. Biology. Biologie. Biologie. Biology. La biologie est l'étude des organismes vivants. Biology is the study of living organisms. La biologie est l'étude des organismes vivants. Chimie. Chemistry. Chimie. Chimie. Chemistry. Elle est mauvaise en chimie. She is bad in chemistry. Elle est mauvaise en chimie. Physique. Physics. Physique. Physique. Physics. Je connais les bases de la physique. I know the basis of physics. Je connais les bases de la physique. Économie. Economics. Économie. Économie. Economics. Dans cette université, les cours d'économie sont excellents. In this university, the economics courses are excellent. Dans cette université, les cours d'économie sont excellents. Mettre. Put. Mettre. Mettre. Put. Je vais mettre les fleurs sur la table. I will put the flowers on the table. Je vais mettre les fleurs sur la table. Se rappeler. Remember. Se rappeler. Se rappeler. Remember. Je ne me rappelle de rien. I don't remember anything. Je ne me rappelle de rien. Tenir. Hold. Tenir. Tenir. Hold. Les ceintures, c'est fait pour tenir les pantalons. Belts are made to hold your pants. Les ceintures, c'est fait pour tenir les pantalons. Caddie. Shopping cart. Caddie. Caddie. Shopping cart. Le caddie est vide. The shopping cart is empty. Le caddie est vide. Sac plastique. Plastic bag. Sac plastique. Sac plastique. Plastic bag. L'homme porte un sac plastique rempli de courses. The man is carrying a plastic bag full of groceries. L'homme porte un sac plastique rempli de courses. Comédie. Comedy. Comédie. Comédie. Comedy. J'adore voir des comédies parce que j'adore rire. I love to watch comedy because I love to laugh. J'adore voir des comédies parce que j'adore rire. Roman. Novel. Roman. Roman. Novel.
J'aime les romans à suspense.
I like suspense novels.
J'aime les romans à suspense.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is, are you focusing on only one skill? The 7 skills you'll need for language mastery. Are you the type of language learner that focuses on only one skill, like only speaking or only doing translation exercises? Then you may eventually realize that your language isn't progressing as fast as you'd like. So in today's episode, you'll learn 1. Why most language learners plateau, 2. The 7 skills you'll need for language mastery, and 3. How to practice the 7 skills with our program. But first, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Using Transportation Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to get around in your target language? You'll be able to. This new cheat sheet teaches you the must-know vocabulary and phrases, like where can I buy a ticket, how much is the train pass, and much more. Second, the Ultimate Guide to Beginner Language ebook. Want a free way to boost your vocabulary? With this new PDF ebook, you'll master over 500 beginner words and phrases, more than enough to start speaking the language with confidence. Third, can you talk about holiday accommodations in your target language? Learn how to say hotel, guest house, inn, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. Fourth, most common ways to say sorry. Do you know all the ways to apologize in your target language? This 1-minute lesson will get them in your head, guaranteed. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. Are you focusing on only one skill? The 7 skills you'll need for language mastery. Part 1. Why most language learners plateau. If you observe other language learners, you'll notice that many learners just want to speak and understand the language, and as a result, they focus only on speaking and nothing else. Then you have learners who like to start with reading, so they spend most of their time there. And then there are learners who do translation games and spend most of their time there. All of these are good ways to approach a language, but what happens is learners that focus on speaking seem to speak well, but if you go outside of a topic they've practiced, they'll start struggling. Learners that spend most of their time reading are only good at reading and then wonder why they can't speak. And learners that have been playing translation games are good at translating, but don't understand real-life speech. The point is, you'll be unbalanced. If you focus on one skill and skip out on the rest, you'll never become truly fluent, or you'll be able to speak on a few topics you know about, but that's it. But that's not enough for conversational fluency. So, if you want to avoid this trap and become truly fluent, you should focus on 7 language skills: speaking, listening, reading, writing, grammar, vocabulary, and culture. Part 2. The 7 skills you'll need for language mastery. Now, someone might ask, what's the point of reading if I just want to speak the language? The fact is, all skills complement and improve one another. For example, if you're practicing reading, you naturally pick up new words and grammar rules along the way, which will help you with speaking, because if you want to speak more, you'll need to know more words and grammar rules. Also, reading out loud can help with speaking. If you're learning grammar, this will help you with speaking, listening, reading, and writing, because you'll need to be able to speak and use those grammar rules, understand them in written information and in speech, and use it in writing. With writing, again, you're reinforcing words and grammar rules that you'll also need for listening, speaking, and reading. With listening, there can be speaking involved if you shadow what you hear. You can also pick up words and reinforce grammar points as you listen. Then, you can use those same words and grammar rules later on, during speaking practice. All skills feed into each other. And with culture? With culture, you need things to talk about with native speakers, and culture is a great topic. Plus, in certain languages and cultures, you'll need to speak more politely to people who are older or more senior to you, so this involves learning vocabulary and grammar. There's also one more bonus to practicing all 7 language skills. Learning all 7 skills will actually help you learn the language much faster. Mixing up skills like this is called interleaving. Interleaving is a proven learning tactic where you use different forms of practice to master something. For example, if you're learning vocabulary, you can read it, then say it, write it out, study with flashcards, listen to a native speaker say it. And doing so will help you remember better, instead of just reading the word 5 times and hoping it sticks. It probably won't. So, let's recap. You should focus on the 7 skills of language learning because 1, you avoid being imbalanced, 2, all of these skills feed into each other and improve your overall language, and 3, it'll help you learn faster. Part 3, how you practice the 7 skills with our program. Now, if you want to take your language to the next level, you'll need to incorporate all 7 skills in your study routine: speaking, reading, writing, listening, vocab, grammar, and culture. So, here's how you can practice each skill with our learning program. One of the most unique things about our program is that you can actually practice all 7 skills with it. First, for speaking, shadow the conversations in our lesson dialogues. And if that's too hard, read the dialogues out loud and go slowly, at your own pace. Use our voice recording tool to practice saying each line of the conversation. And you can send recordings of yourself to your Premium Plus teacher. For listening, simply take our lessons and listen to the conversations. You can also download the dialogue tracks and review the conversations without the translations. Also, be sure to take our listening comprehension lessons. For reading, listen to the audio and follow along with the lesson notes or transcript so that you don't miss a single word. You can also practice reading with our extensive reading books. For writing, write out the lesson dialogues and write out the words, phrases, and grammar rules that you come across. You can also try and create your own sample sentences, and you can send them to your Premium Plus teacher for corrections. For grammar, you'll come across grammar rules in our lessons. Write the rules down, try and create your own sentences, and keep taking the lessons and keep on reading. For vocabulary, use our spaced repetition flashcards to master the words. And of course, write them down in a notebook, say them out loud, and save them in the word bank so you can come back to them to review later. And for culture, take our lessons. You'll pick up culture tips along the way. Check out our culture class lessons as well. You can do 1 skill a day, or you can also try all of them in one study session. Listen to the lesson. Repeat what you hear for speaking practice. Write out the dialogue. Review the vocabulary with the slideshow. Practice the grammar rules and note down the cultural tips. Or focus on 2 skills a day. Pair up listening and speaking. The next day, do reading and writing, and then vocabulary and grammar, and then culture. And again, you can study all 7 of these skills with our program. So if you haven't done so yet, be sure to click the link below and sign up for a free lifetime account. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to write 1,000 words of your target language in 5 minutes a day with the Daily Dose Diary. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! One of the best ways to learn a language is with a native speaker. But what if you can't afford to take a class? Or what if you're too busy to learn on someone else's schedule? That's why with our program, you get access to your own teacher with a study tool called My Teacher, so you can learn with your own teacher at your own pace, anywhere, anytime. How does My Teacher work? You'll discover more in just a second. But first, to get access to our learning program and your very own teacher, click the link in the description and sign up for a Premium Plus account right now. What is My Teacher? My Teacher is a messenger tool that gives you access to your very own on-site teacher. You'll find it in the bottom right corner of your screen. And if you're on the app, just tap on the My Teacher icon at the bottom. So, how do you take advantage of this powerful language tool? 1. Get your language assessed. With language schools, you take a level check test on the first day, and the same thing happens here. The moment you become a Premium Plus member, you'll take an assessment test so that your teacher can determine your level, understand your weak points, and design a personalized learning plan. You'll find the link to the test inside My Teacher. Once you're done with the test, 2. Interact with your teacher, ask questions, and get feedback. Getting feedback and corrections is one of the fastest ways to improve. So open My Teacher and start interacting with your teacher. The first thing we ask you to do is to send a self-introduction in your target language as a way to get started. And if you're not sure how, just ask your teacher. You can also ask them language questions, send your writing, practice conversations, and they'll also send you feedback and corrections. You can do this all at your own pace on any device. You can also 3. Send recordings of yourself speaking the language. Just record yourself and send an audio file or video over, and get feedback from your teacher on your accent, pronunciation, and how to express yourself naturally, like a native speaker. You can also take a picture of your writing for feedback. 4. Improve your language skills non-stop with weekly assignments. Your teacher will also send you weekly assignments to test you on what you learned and improve your language skills. Assignments cover speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So if you want to learn with your very own teacher at your own pace, then click the link in the description to sign up now and become a Premium Plus plan member today. You unlock our complete learning program, plus your very own teacher. Click the link in the description to sign up now. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.